Hi guys. So yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I meant to do this earlier. I could have done it during the day. I probably should have. I was just on a roll with the pattern that I'm working on, and then I had to pick up the kids, and I forgot to go take something else today. Whew. Is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Yeah. At least it is for the next couple hours. So I worked on the bird, which I'll show you in a second, but I have spent literally hours online trying to find yarn. I even went to Michael's today. They sent me a $25 gift voucher. So I don't know if their system automatically sent it because of the yarn I purchased, but I went and used it. So good, bad, or ugly, I used it, and I used my Michael's card today. I went and got yarn for the cardigans that I have commission for. So I went and did that. Hold on a second, I'll show you. This is really not what I intended to do, but they literally, the lady at my Michael's store basically said that South Dakota's Michael's in Sioux Falls is the smallest, or among the smallest of all of the Michael's stores. And I'm just scratching my head going, really? The closest one is Sioux City, which is an hour away from me. And just, even with that, I don't think they carry that many colors of Red Heart. Like, there was literally one little thing. There was white, black, pink, green, and something else. But it wasn't even like a bright pink. It wasn't even like a cool green. It was like a lime green or something. Yeah. So anyway, okay. So I am commissioned to do, they've already paid me, so I'm like, I need to get it done. So I got this from Michael's, and I got one for 25% off, and they were $3.99 each. So I got two. Yeah. So one wants orange and pink. Orange and pink loops and threads, soft classic. I've never used this yarn before because I was like a Joann's girl, like through and through, you guys. I only went to Michael's if I was taking my mom, or if I was looking for a certain color of Bernat blanket, and it had been years since I bought any Bernat blanket from there. But I do take my mom, and I look when I'm there, but that's about it. The next one wanted fall colors, so I've got coffee. This is a clay. Orange. I went with a taupe versus a different, there was like a tan color, and then this green, which is leaf green. So I think that'll look good for fall, because this is kind of like the falling leaves, right before they fall, and then you've got all the other colors. So hopefully that works. I'm gonna get started on that. She just said, fall or earthy colors, so I think that'll work. So in total, with my discount, the 25% off plus the $25 gift card thingy, it was $2.07, and that was with tax, I guess. But okay, so here's where we're at now. Again, if you watched last night's video, which of course, maybe you haven't, not many people have, which is fine. I'm just gonna keep doing videos, and hopefully we'll get more people watching. I'm hopeful for that. All right, ignore the head. If you watched last night's video, you will know that when I was using the Edward Menagerie book, I thought it was head, neck, body, and in the pattern it's body, neck, head, so that's why the head is so long. and I will fix that. This is just my rough draft. This is where I'm playing with what I want to do and what I think. I like the beak. I will sew that up when I get it that far. I'm trying to do the little tail feathers there. I think it'll look okay. I'm not exactly happy with it, but if you guys have other ideas, because I have to make those top head feathers for all of them. So I have to figure out what to do with that. I did get the question mark on the body, and I did do it cross-stitch style, so that was okay. I did sew the arms in so you can see where they're sewn there. It's too long, so I know I need to shorten that up. If I use the original body pattern and it's only this long and this wide, I think it'll be okay. My debate is, because I wanted to try to add that arm on there, is I think I'm going to just make extra arms. So I either make the body with the arms in it, which changes the body pattern, or I sew on arms. Which, you know, at this point, I don't know. I just need to get them done. So maybe sewing on arms is better. It might be easier. It might be more, you know, I can batch do that instead. So I would do the head, the right head size, the body, and I would still do the color change and still leave that part, you know, white on the bottom. But then it comes down to where I need to add the skirt. I did talk to her, and she was okay with brown for the belt. I think that belt needs to be thicker. And if this is smaller, we can either add a separate belt or incorporate it into the legs. So I'm happy with how the legs turned out. I might use the Edwards Menagerie pattern in there. I mean, it's pretty simple, and it's actually pretty sturdy, which I was shocked. But here's my feet that I made. And then I did 12 rows here, and there's, I don't know, 6 rows there. So if I do the body and the head smaller, the legs might be proportionate to what it's supposed to be. Again, I do like the little elbow flare. I think with having to crochet around the legs, because I went ahead and made the legs, and I did this afterwards. I don't know if it would be easier for me to sew on the skirt and to use a bigger hook for the skirt, so it would be bigger without as many rows, if that makes sense. So those are the things that are going through my head right now. I also have to figure out a tail feather. So see these tail feathers here? I have to figure out that. If you guys have ideas, please send me some ideas. I mean, I could do it individually, but I'm almost thinking that I have to double it up, which means I'll have to sew 2 pieces together to do it. Or, yeah, I mean, I think they're going to have to be pretty substantial, but I mean, it's a good start. I don't know. I'm a little frustrated, and I still have to do side feathers here too, which I think I could just do like this. You know, they don't have to be real thick. Maybe just the tail feather could be doubled up, is what I'm thinking. So I do like the fact that you can, you know, you can embroider that right on. So that did take a little time. And like I said, I'm not sure if I want to sew on arms, like make them separate and sew them on. I mean, that's 25, that's 50 arms to sew on, 25 dresses. That's the problem is can you do it all at once or not? But if I didn't if I sewed it on, I wouldn't have to do color changes here, which would probably save some time also. So anyway, they want the skirt in light periwinkle. So the only place I found that was Mary Maxim. Walmart had several of them, but they didn't have that. I still need that, especially for this, because this is the first one that's due. That's why I'm working on it. So there's that. I wish I had known that. I guess I should have done my research that Michaels didn't have that, because I wouldn't have opened up a card and I wouldn't have done all that. I guess I can still use it for my burlap blankets and other things. There was a reason I was a Joann's girl, I guess. I still haven't heard back from them yet. I emailed them, or I was chatting with them right away at 9 a.m. yesterday morning. Still haven't heard back, and they were supposed to email me. However, listen to me. Their website does now show out of stock on, guess what? All the colors that I tried to order. Because the drop shipper doesn't have them, or the drop shipper couldn't access them at the price that I had them at. So either they're really out, or they couldn't purchase them for what I was getting as a discount and then refuse the order. And if you don't know what a drop shipper is, they will list an item, but they will get it off of, say, Amazon or eBay or another place at a cheaper price sometimes, and they will ship it to you via another party, but they don't actually have that product on hand most of the time. That is a thing in the reselling world that we know about, and it's unfortunate. So like if you're an eBay seller and they tell you, don't put an invoice in there, and can you please ship it to this address instead, they're a drop shipper. Because they don't want that customer to know that they got it cheaper from you than what they have it listed on their thing. In hindsight, I'm probably getting a better deal if I go to Walmart and get what I need, or get what they have, or order from Mary Maximum. But Mary Maximum wants to charge like $30 in shipping, which so I got a 15% discount for like my first. I would get a 15% discount with my first order, and if I order more than 4 of the Red Heart, I get it for $4.99 instead of $6.99. But with that discount, it was $20, and the shipping is $23, or if I want it expedited, it's $32. So I don't know. Can you tell I'm frustrated? 13 minutes later. But again, I think we've got a good start. It's just a prototype. Obviously, you got to have a prototype when you're starting out. Hopefully the other ones will be easier. Hoping. All right, let me show you if you're still watching. Hopefully you're still watching. I'm so sorry. I just go on a rant and I can't help myself. I so miss Joann's, and just being able to run a few miles and to go get the stuff I need. And they had every color, and they had every style, and they had just, and maybe that's why they went out of business, but dang it, it was just, oh, so nice. Okay, this box is from Terry. I wasn't sure if she sent a card, but I don't think so, but she did tell me what was in here. Okay, so these are for me. So I got the cozy shawls and scarves. That's nice. I need to make some of those too. I need to make some for me because my kids keep stealing my stuff. Jacob last year wore a scarf all winter long. Like he had it tied up in a little bow tie kind of a thing and wore it everywhere he went. And this one is wraps, which I need too because I'm always cold. Ooh, look at the green one. You guys, look at the green one. Okay. Green. All right. And then she put some eyes in here for me too. Oh, goody. Ooh, they're different sizes too. 128 pieces. So that'll be good. Thanks, Terry. Oh, love it. Oh, and we signed up for another event is what I'm looking for. That's the word. Oh, I like it. Ooh, I can put stuff in there. Hooks, that's what I was thinking. Oh, Terry. Look at these, you guys. She's been diamond painting. That poor girl. She hurt her arm. After Mom broke hers, I'm like, ugh. Just want to wrap her up in bubble wrap so she's safe. Look at how cute those are. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay. They're so cute. Oh my, if Ashlyn was here, she would steal all of these. She had a turtle. He just passed away. And what else was I going to say? She got a hamster, like a mini hamster now, apparently. Okay, these are all for Garfield. You guys, there's a whole, look at, there's a whole box full. Oh, little owl. And if I get the animals wrong, don't shoot the messenger. Oh, you are adorable. Oh, I love the collar. He is adorable. And that is super soft yarn. For acrylic, that's super soft yarn. Okay, if I have an avalanche of things. I always say that Terry with the Yarn Drawing Podcast coined the word backpack buddy, and I absolutely stand behind that 100%. And it's so funny now that backpack charms or bag charms are like this huge thing. I think it's hilarious. These are cute. Oh, look at the bunny. Oh, she's got pearls. How cute. She's got pearl bow tie. Oh, they're so cute. I did hear from 2 other people that they're sending in their box, so that's exciting. Oh, that is a different yarn. Is that cotton? It's got to be cotton. I like it. It's got spots on top. And the green eyes. Gotta like the green eyes. And there's a seal. Or a walrus. I think it's a seal because it doesn't have... You have tiny little round... Oh, I guess that would make sense. You use a smaller eye for the nose. Look at the corgi. Oh, you guys. Look at the corgi. Makes me think of the royals. Little octopuses. These are great. I can't tell. They got to be either, well, I mean, they're acrylic or cotton, but I can't. Some of these feel like they're cotton. All right, we got more octopuses. Your faces are so cute. And little bitty tin. Do you use a 3.5? I think you say you use a 3.5. Look it, it's a little tiny T-Rex. Ah! I made that one from the Dollar Tree, and I mean, still, it was so cute. There's another tiny, tiny octopus. And a tiny turtle. He's got googly eyes. And with sparkly green yarn. Did you see that? Look at that tiny. These are like, these must be scrap busters. These are great, Terry. You got this one. So Bonnie is sending something, and then Dee said she was sending stuff too. But if you guys are sending stuff, my address is in the description box down below. So that is there if you are sending something for the Garfield make-along. And if you are late, that's fine. I mean, it'll probably take me a while to get everything gathered up anyway, but I just try to shoot for Labor Day so I have an idea of what we have and if I should make stuff or whatever. So we've got, I didn't count those. I'm not going to. Thank you, Terry. Oh my gosh. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you for the eyes and the books. I will absolutely use those. I have a few books that I'm thinking if I might do as a send to a friend and pass it on, you know, like do a pattern out of the book. I think Bonnie did that at one point in time, where you do a pattern out of the book, sign it with "this is what you did," and send it on to somebody else. I think I might do that because I have a few that I'm not using, but somebody else could. So that might be a good idea. So tell me your guys' thoughts. What do you think? Sew on arms, don't sew on arms. Sew on skirt, don't sew on skirt. Try to, because they, in the pattern that the bird pattern uses, they do this part, and they have feet, of course, which some of the other birds have feet. So some of them have shoes and some of them have feet. Obviously I'm going to make the head smaller, and I got to work on the tail feathers. So I can do that. I can work on that stuff. I might start on a cardigan. So I need 100 and I think the Mary Maximum was 171 or 75 or something like that. And so I have to either wait until next payday or just, I'll figure it out. Anyway, it's not going to be here right now, right away. And not to mention, we have a Labor Day holiday, so that's going to delay it even more once I do order it. But Dawn doesn't get paid for another 2 weeks, and I don't have any events right now. And we used the money for the yarn. I'm 100% honest with you right now. We used that money for the yarn to go to my grandma's 99th birthday party because I had ordered the yarn on Michael's. It was ordered. I had a confirmation. It was on its way. In fact, we even had a box when I got home. I had no worries in the world, and I didn't get that email for cancellation until Monday at 9 a.m. when I went to look to see when the other yarn would be here. So yeah, part of me is like, you dumb lady. But I'm going to go check in my storage unit tomorrow and look through yarn and see what I have. Maybe I can, but the problem is the colors are so weird. Like, I might have pumpkin, but I don't have saffron. I have bright yellow, but I don't have, and I might have turquoise or turquoise, but I don't have the light periwinkle. So I'm absolutely have to order some of it. So that's my struggles. Hopefully, hopefully you don't think I'm a bad person, but I'm going to be 100% honest with you, like I am 100% honest with you that I messed up this head. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Even if I have to wait until next Friday to put an order in, we will get it done. And then I have 50-cent auction. I did that today too. I listed a whole bunch of stuff. So I keep planning on doing that every day. I'm just putting out whatever I can. And it's a double week because the holiday this weekend. So we don't pick up until the 7th. So that's that. All right, you guys, I've rambled on enough. I love you all. I hope you are well. Take care, and we will see you tomorrow.